I've researched as well, and I have read these things in the news about these developers and these trailer parks. Now, this company specializes in mobile home parks and trailer parks and storage facilities. Now, y'all, places that are predominantly rent control have protections in place. Many years ago, they tried to do away with the rent control in this particular park. And there was such an outcry of resistance, we'll say, to this happening that it was dropped. There is not enough low-income housing, and we all know that. Y'all know that I have been on the HUD housing waiting list for years. I also put myself on a couple of other, well, actually several other waiting lists. But right before I went in, I got a phone call from a young man, and he was from some apartments in Oceanside. They're brand new. They just built them. And I had put myself and Terry on, like, they called it an interest list, if you were interested in an apartment there. So anyway, this young guy called me, Jason, I think his name is, and said, I'm calling from these apartments. I think they're Mission Cove or something like that. Anyway, now what I know about this company is they keep acquiring properties, and not only in California, but other states as well. And this is what happens. Con Am was the same way. When I first started with Con Am, I was managing a company-owned property. He asked me some questions about my age, about my income, how many people would be in the apartment, did I have any, would I benefit from an ADA apartment, and that's for disabled. And I said, well, I need to be on the first floor because of my back. Does that count? And he said, yes. So I answered all those questions, and then he said to me, I'm going to email you an application, and there's a $25 fee for that. And he said, so the instructions will be on the website, on the link that I send you. So do that as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm going home to do, you. Hey y'all, I don't know if you can see this. I'm driving down behind the construction site of what is going to be 288 units of low-income apartments. Now, would Deborah Joy love to live here? You betcha. They're brand new, you guys. The waiting list on the first phase is closed already. I'm trying to figure out how to get my name on the waiting list for the second phase. Now, this property, the really cool thing about it is it's going to be mixed use. And what that means is there are going to be some businesses mixed in here. And one thing that they're going to have is adult daycare. There is such a need for that, you all. There are seniors that are way up there in age or infirmity, and they live with their folks, with their kids probably, but they need some care while their kids are at work every day. So I am so excited about this, and I would be so blown away. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's a playground right there. I mean, this is going to be a beautiful property, you guys. I would so love to live here. Now, I'm not a big fan of apartments, as you guys know. However, I do believe it would be a nice place to live. So, this is called, dang, y'all, I can't even remember what the name of it. It's Mission Cove. That's it. It's called Mission Cove. There is not enough low-income housing, and we all know that. Do something fun today. I'm about to take a shower, and at this point there can't be anything more fun than that. Bye, y'all. I'm driving down behind the construction site of what is going to be 288 units of low-income apartments. Now, would Deborah Joy love to live here? You betcha. They're brand new, you guys. And now, thank you, God, that I have my own little place now. I'm such a liar.